From downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
We begin tonight with a story of Brian Price, the college star, elite NFL athlete, and loving husband and father.
Who ended up in this video, out of control, making no sense, at a Washtenaw County auto parts store. His family would tell you it's a miracle he didn't end up dead.
And tonight, the cause of what you see in that video is not what you'd expect, and it's something doctors and police never saw coming. Mara McDonald is live tonight with Brian's story. Mara?
Kimberly, when I first approached Brian Price and his wife Candace about talking to us, they were very apprehensive. But Brian relented and he said, okay, I want to meet you and I want to look in your eye and I want to see what you're made of. And then he put this out and said, I want you to know I'm not going to hurt you. Take a look at the video and you'll understand the context.
And he's in trouble right now, and down he goes. And that was Brian Price.
Brian Price overcame a South Central LA childhood straight out of a Tupac Shakur song.
I grew up with nothing, but my mom made us seem like we had everything.
Two brothers murdered and a sister killed in a car wreck, a dysfunctional family unit. But he would excel in football, first at his high school and then at UCLA.
This has been a very difficult decision to make. However, after talking with my coaches and my family, I decided to forego my senior season at UCLA.
Price was a star.
Number 92, Price.
A defensive tackle picked up in the second round of the 2010 NFL draft for Tampa Bay. But hideous pelvic injuries would eventually sideline him in Tampa, as well as playing for the Cowboys and Chicago Bears.
Come to find out, like, my bones had split apart, like it cracked, my bones broke.
He's married to track and field national gold medalist and Ann Arbor native Candace Davis. They met at an exclusive party in L.A. Brian brought his mom and some other family members and saw Candace walk in. His heart stopped.
She walked through the door, and I leaned to my mom, and I was like, I'm gonna marry her. That's my wife right there.
He was just bashful and he was so polite, and I was like, why is he acting so nice? I was like, what's wrong with him?
He bought up every bottle of pineapple juice at that party so nobody else could buy Candace a drink, and he made good on his declaration. He and Candace got married in Detroit in 2012. Their daughter Gianna is the light of their life. Candace is now pregnant with their second child, a son. So how did this man turn in to this man?
What's your name? I'm Dave. Who are you?
This is Brian at an auto parts store in Ypsilanti in April. It's his birthday. Candace has arranged for him to get a massage at a local spa. He never made it. Instead, he stopped at the auto parts store. The police have been called because a disoriented, aggressive Brian is inside, making no sense and toppling displays. Washtenaw County Sheriff's deputies are trying to calm him down. He's clearly agitated. And then Brian takes a full-on dive through the heavy-duty glass doors. Think about that impact for a minute. And then, as only a former NFL defensive tackle could, he actually gets back up.
They're like, are you Mrs. Price? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, we have your husband in the emergency room.
Get out here, sit down on the ground.
And when I got there and the officers described the incident to me, I was just shocked. I mean, and I couldn't believe the things they were describing.
Mentally, like, some days I struggle a lot. But, like, as a man and as a friend and a father, you don't want people to see it. But at the same time, like, I know I'm not the only one going through this.
So the immediate assumption when Brian got to the hospital was that he had to be drugged out of his mind. That's what the police thought, that's what the doctors thought. So Candace goes to the hospital, and in this report it details how she told them that's not the case, that her husband likely suffers from something else entirely. It's called CTE, which is chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Essentially, repetitive concussions from years in football. And coming up tomorrow night at 11, we've got part 2 with Brian and Candace, talking about why we can only say it is a likely diagnosis, not an absolute certainty of a diagnosis, and how this manifests. And if you're the parent of a kid that plays contact sports,
Sure.
you ought to watch it and take a hard look.
Because we're looking at the long-term effects that ultimately
Absolutely.
are the result of concussions.
This man's 28 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. What does he say about that day? Does he remember what happened?
He doesn't remember any of it. He doesn't remember the freak out in the store. The only thing he remembers, he told me, was waking up and tasting blood in his mouth.
Oh my God.
But it's so chilly, and even when he said he was going to schedule that interview with you, he wanted to tell you he wasn't going to hurt you, so he's probably fearful this could happen again.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
We look forward to your report tomorrow. Mara, thank you.
Thanks, Mara.
Thanks, guys.